for fun, just comparing things to the built-in iMac camera. Whew. It is drastically different, like night and day, to the point where when we jump back to the Insta360, it kind of almost looks like a DSLR. Yo, Jonathan here, and the Insta360 Link is a brand new gadget guaranteed to make a kid run faster and that is the wrong video, guaranteed to elevate any setup out there. So huge thank you to Insta360 for sending this out and sponsoring today's video. This just dropped today, so chances are this probably isn't the first video you've seen, but if you are watching, it is greatly appreciated. Something as simple as watching this video helps support the channel and allows me to showcase a brand new piece of tech at the same time. It is greatly appreciated, and as a thank you for that, I wanted to give you a chance to win one of these to help elevate your setup at home. For that chance to win, make sure you guys drop a comment stating what your setup is, how this could help things out, and then your social handle. Lastly, it's not required, but if you're feeling like being awesome and you're excited at the chance to win one of these, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Now this thing is packed full of features, from AI motion control to gestures that you could activate with your hand, but what really interested me was the half-inch sensor that's packed inside. As far as what's in the box, it is jam-packed with everything you need to get going, from a quick start guide to a USB-C cable, USB-C to A adapter, a cleaning cloth, some stickers, and that pack of L's in the corner are actually whiteboard markers, which you will see demonstrated shortly. You really don't see that kind of sensor packed into a webcam, and because of that, I wanted to put my money where my mouth was and use this to record this video. Before I jump into the motion tracking or even the gestures, surprisingly, one of the things that I enjoyed most about this experience was how much manual control you had over everything, from the gimbal down to the image. We are absolutely in this golden age of tech where you can do things like hook your DSLR up and use that as a webcam, but there's something nice about a solution that's compact, simple, always ready to go, where you don't have to worry about external power or big bulky tripods, and it just makes things easier. I know personally I've been in a situation where I'm framing up a shot, whether it's a DSLR or a webcam, and I'm physically moving the camera or the tripod or even the monitor to get things right. So one, just to show you motion tracking, to activate that, you just hold up your hand here. It's gonna blink and show that you're activated there, and then it's moving around and following you. So I like that you have that option, but I also like the fact that you can quickly do that same gesture, turn things off, and then hop into manual control. It's extremely intuitive, and Insta360, if you're watching, if you can get this mapped to an Xbox controller, that's gonna be game over. So just to be able to sit there and precisely pinpoint your framing and then have the option to enable motion control, that is awesome. Throwing motion control back on for a second, it's surprising like how far and how quickly this thing moves. And if you hop over to the More Settings tab, you can kind of control how you want that zoom to happen. So do you want your whole body? Do you want half your body? The other thing that really impressed me on this was the autofocus, which is kind of wild. So if we get closer, keeps you in focus, but the minimum focus distance kind of just doesn't make sense on a webcam. So if you're on here and you're live streaming or you're doing product type videos, to get that kind of quick autofocus, you really don't see that on a webcam really ever. From there, you can also control zoom. So if you throw up an L, the blue light will activate again. And from there, if you move your hand up, it's gonna zoom in. If you move it down, it's gonna zoom out. So if you're somebody who runs video by themselves, kind of in this one-man band situation, having that extra flexibility is super helpful. So really, I think this is kind of the all-encompassing, full circle, everything you could possibly want out of a webcam, and then even more. Everything from the last gesture, V, which is going to activate whiteboard mode. So if you're lecturing or you're teaching, this is going to enhance things to make sure you really hone in and you can see everything clearly. Desk view mode, which is gonna flip the camera down 45 degrees and give you a look at your desktop, whether you're showcasing a product, maybe you're showcasing music, a performance, or even just showing off notes. It covers you in every single aspect. Obviously, in this case, I have it hooked up as a traditional webcam, but there's mounts so you could use it with a tripod, or even things as far as a direct overhead mode to give you that true top-down look. You're also not just limited to this environment or widescreen. There is a streamer mode that'll flip things vertically, and everything that we showcased, the motion tracking, the AI, the gestures, the video quality, that all applies there just in case you want to live stream in that world. Honestly, I was most surprised at the actual video quality itself, to the point where I would totally use this as a pickup shot in a video, whether I'm just jotting down a thought or using it to talk to someone on Zoom or Skype or a web call. For fun, just comparing things to the built-in iMac camera. Whew. It is drastically different, like night and day, to the point where when we jump back to the Insta360, it kind of almost looks like a DSLR. I think this also showcases the importance of manual control, being able to lock down the color temperature, and really that bigger half-inch sensor, because we lose so much depth on the iMac camera, and jumping back to there, it's just a completely different world. Honestly, I feel like I could live stream with this, and if I told someone there was a DSLR hooked up, just with that depth of field alone, I think we're gonna convince some people, because again, going back to the iMac, come on, focus, man. Actually, it's just, wow. iMac, Insta360 Link, it is quick, and that is not the greatest. So really, if you're someone in this environment and you're looking to upgrade your webcam, this kind of gives you everything you could possibly need. Again, you guys have a chance to win one of these for yourselves. If you just want to check it out, there's a link down below. Again, thank you guys a ton for watching this video. It really means the world. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later.